fishing, subscribe on his channel, and go on the Peeler and watch his channel. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. We do a video. Subscribe on the channel.
What's going on, fishing folks? Welcome back to Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. No fishing action today. Just got everything hunkered down, batted down the hatches for the incoming Christmas winter storm 2022. Had to double wrap the boat in like 2 tarps and just pray for the best. Grabbing some cinder blocks at the last minute on my way home from work tomorrow, and got more bungee to anchor down to, or else, man, it just takes one gust through this river valley, man, and next thing you know, probably my tarp and my boat will go flying down the road, or a couple yards over at least. But I did make some additions to the trailer. I do got a winch now. It's just a ratchet winch, but it's rated for 1,200 pounds. It's got an 1 3/4 inch strap. And now I can, winch it up snug to the trailer without having to yoke the batteries and the trolling motor out, since I will be launching more frequently at the busiest ramp in my town, which is not my town, but in Charleston, West Virginia. There's a lot of high-end bass boats and clubs that launch out of there. Not so much the winter, but the diehards come out in the winter, plus the muskie guys and the walleye guys come out in the winter as well. As long as there's, if you can get a mid-40s in sunlight and some decent water visibility, there'll be people fishing. But I've been sick, as you guys know from the last video, and today was my first day back to work, and I happen to have received another package, but this one was from Santa Claus. Wink wink. So without revealing, I'm sure y'all can figure it out, or without getting anybody in trouble by the wifey. Let's see what Santa Claus sent your boy this time. Check it out. Alright, so reaching in first, we got number 4 in a 6 count and size 4 and 5 of the Aaron Martin's G Finesse tournament grade treble hook, man. These are the replacement hooks for tuned jerkbaits. If you don't want to mess up the action, or you just want to put good hooks on your favorite jerkbaits, I highly recommend these. And then I'll give you a budget option as well, which is the Eagle Claw laser sharp short shank, follow me here, short shank round bend number 4 if it's like a 110, 3 hook model, or you're gonna want to probably go round bend number 6 if it's a 90 or below, which would be a 2 hook 90 to 70, 100 to 70 be a number 6, and then smaller than that, I'm gonna have to start getting 7s and 8s myself, just for smaller like micro cranks and stuff like that. Because you know how when hooks do that, that's a no-no, man. We will miss fish if hooks are doing that. So we got those. Oh wow, I'm seeing big baits in here. Wow. This is the, look at this Hell's Gate floating jet. It's the G-Crack. Holy smokes. Or they say G-Crack. But man, I've been hearing, I'm pulling this out of the box, man. I gotta see what this is all about. I don't even, you know, I hear a lot about G-Crack and their soft plastics, but holy smokes, dude. Look at that. 160 millimeter floater. So that means it'll probably get down. It's pretty light, but it'll probably get down on a burn or a steady retrieve, maybe about 2 to 3 foot if it's a floater. Now if it was a sinker, that would be different, but wow, dude. Man, Santa, you are a very generous dude. Wow. That actually is, I like to keep things in the original box, because that, especially swim baits, because that way you know your tail is staying in the proper mold. I do it with all my mag drafts. I'll show you right here. I got my tournament talon in its original box. And what I do is I lay it on its side so it doesn't buckle. You know, this is the Osprey, if you guys aren't familiar. This is a big dog out there in California. The only thing, I've owned this bait 2 years now. I've got it wet a few times. The only thing I was not impressed with was the eyeballs that they sent. So I made it into like a moon eye Osprey. As you can see, I put some movable eyes in the old Amazon eyeball kit. I just added some to a jerk bait that's going in my walleye box. And believe it or not, man, when, you know, the more lifelike the better. Dude, you guys can laugh at me all you want, but I caught that big old largemouth at Elk Fork. My first big one at Elk Fork. Right when I was getting made fun of for catching a dink the cast before on a Jab Customs S-crank type that both eyeballs came off the stickers. So I colored them, but it didn't look right. So I put these on, and I caught a pig out there. Like close to 5-pounder. He was over 4, I know that. So, getting back to the unboxing here. But yeah, it's important to keep your swim baits if you want to keep your tails right. Oh my gosh, dude. So we have an American made the 6th Sense Flow Glider 130 in shad. I mean, wow. Wow, man. Now, since this is a hard tail, and hopefully it will fit, I have a box that I keep my, I don't know if it will with this shad profile, but wow. It looks like they kind of went after the mat lures, which I've never been able to afford. The mat lures. Oh man. Can't wait to throw this thing. And this one, you know, let's see what this weighs. Ounce and a half, slow sink. So I don't need to chuck this on the Dobbin 7'9". I can get away with throwing it on my Carbon Fire 7.3 that I throw my 7.3 heavy that I throw my mag drafts and stuff on. It's a jig rod. That's all it is. Wow, man. If this thing will fit in the same box that I keep my S waivers and stuff in, that's where it's going. So it gets thrown more in the rotation, because sometimes I just space stuff because I'm a space cadet and I'm old. Wow, man. Unbelievable. Unfriggin' believable, man. Santa, you are mighty kind to this dude right here. See what else we got? Another what? Okay, so I have the Fritzside Junior. I have all the Fritzside HDs from 9 foot to 7 foot to 5 foot. But I do not have the Fritzside Biggin. Never even heard of it, but I do now. And in my area, you can't go wrong with anything that's in a bluegill pattern. You just can't. And if you follow John Cox or anybody on the Berkeley Pro staff, this bait is still killing it. It's still killing it. And what's cool about the Fritzside is you can throw it year round with another flat side that I've grown to really love, and which was one of the first that I got into, is this bait right here, which is another, thank you Santa, Evergreen Flat Force 4. One of the best flat-sided crankbaits I've ever thrown. Up until a few months ago, I only owned one, and now I own 3. And that right there is the Clearwater Killer, dude. I mean, like mirror shad or something. Get out of here. I'm going to crush. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. It is Christmas for me. And I haven't even got to throw like the Sonic side or anything yet. Oh, no way. The Yes, dude. Wow. Wow. You guys know me, I'm a nerd about my lipless baits. 5/8 of an ounce. Perfect middle of the road. This looks like something you can cover some water with. It's got the Team Arc eyes. Wow. And the more Arc gear that I own, and it all started with the Lancer Pro 610 medium casting. Still the best jerkbait rod I've come across, and I upgraded to the Randall Tharp signature because he's one of my favorite fishermen, and I bumped up to his jerkbait rod. Now I'll say it's a little more versatile, but I wish he would have went with the same handle length that the Lancer Pro has. And I have the Lancer Pro medium in both casting and spinning. That's how good of a rod it is. I mean, it's great for weightless wacky. It's great for I mean, it was just in the last episode. That first swim bait fish is the Lancer Pro with a Shimano Sedona on it. Wow, what an awesome. It's almost like a blade bait, but it's just got rattles. I mean, it is thin. Wow. And those hooks are no joke. Wow. If only I could move down to Port St. Lucie or Clewiston and just work at Jolly Roger for the rest of my life and say, can I clean your boats or be a guide? Just to fish Okeechobee and yoke pigs out of the mat. I'd do it. Or I cruise down to the spillway and crank. No way. Wow. Duplicate of the evergreen. We got like a translucent mirror shad or translucent shad Z1. Another welcome addition to the micro crank box, which micro finesse, you guys know I love it. I'm all about it. Especially, you will see less casting gear in my hand and more spinning rods in my hand come cold water fishing. And last but not least, we have not one but two of the 6 Sense hybrid swim cranks. Them are pretty cool, man. You got a rear dress treble hook. I mean, this has got everything you want to wear to Sunday church. We got one that's threadfin shad. We got one that's bluegill. You got EWG treble hooks already on it. You got heavy duty split rings at the line tie. Pretty cool, man. 4K bluegill, and they called this shad SC, so Swim Crank 3 4K shad. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, It's got to be what it is. If this is 4K bluegill, then that's 4K shad for sure. But man, Santa, you know, I'm not used to generosity like this from people that aren't like family or lifelong friends. So for you to find that much value in my show, and for me to be able to convey my passion going after these green fish, and just to interact with nature and be good stewards and still, you know, keep family and things that are important all intertwined, and not just get so self-absorbed that, oh, I gotta fish, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. It's not always about us, especially this time of year. It's about giving, you know, especially to them loved ones, man. You know, we're not guaranteed tomorrow, and I'm beside myself. So I will be sending some appreciation to the North Pole. I'm pretty crafty at coming up with good ways of showing my thanks. So please bear with me. Just some expenses are coming up, and I'd say first week of the year, just start watching your mail up there at the North Pole. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I hope everybody is got your hatches batted down for this crazy weather we're about to have, and make sure that you stay up on your D3, since we're not going to be able to get outside much. Please make sure you're getting enough rest at night. Please make sure that you're eating a good breakfast. Don't just do coffee and Burger King or none of that garbage, especially in the winter, man. Do coffee and a banana and a bowl of cereal. Please, you guys, we're way past time of putting health on down the priority list, you know. And another thing is just if you work outside and inside and then outside like I do, just layer up, folks. And you know, if you gotta take a time out and sit in some warmth, then so be it. If you gotta punch out for it, if your boss is that much of a miser about the time clock, tell him, you know, maybe you're having a hard time feeling your fingertips, because we're gonna get into some dangerous lows depending on where we're at in the country. And I care about all y'all, and I just, you know, it's gonna be hard enough for these fish, especially shallow water inhabitants who don't got any deep holes to hide in. They're gonna be in the mud with their metabolism almost shut down, and hopefully they live through it. A lot of these shallow fish, man. I'm gonna be concerned in checking up on them as much as I can, but man, you can't do nothing through ice, and I don't walk on that stuff. So you guys know that. I don't need to relive that, but anyways, stay up on your health, on your rest. You are what you eat. Treat this body like a temple, and we'll make it through this winter. No matter what fear porn they're trying to throw at you on stupid news, take that TV and throw it out the dang window. They're a bunch of fibbers anyway. Now they want... I'm not going to get started. But anyways, guys, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Bat down the hatches and make sure you got some storable food just in case things get squirrely with this weather. This is Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. Out for now. But just for now. Be good to each other, people. And be easy. Peace.